Welcome back, everybody. International Flavors and Fragrances out with earnings. The Scent and Taste Engineering Company beat on the bottom line, but revenue fell a little bit short of expectations. Sales increased in both the flavors and fragrance businesses, though. Joining us right now is Andreas Fibig. He is the CEO of IFF. And Andreas, thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me here, Becky.
So what are the driving forces? I know that revenue was up in both of your major units, but what are the things that are driving those sales at this point?
What is really helping right now is that we have done, over the course of the last 2 years, 5 small acquisitions, and they're all good drivers for the business. One is the active cosmetic business, where we do the active cosmetic ingredients. The other ones are in the flavors piece, where we have created a hub that we call a Taste Point, just for the middle market for smaller customers, because we see, particularly in the US, but also in Europe, that some of our smaller customers have a much higher growth dynamic than the big ones. And these elements are helping really driving the sales line pretty much.
Who are these types of customers? What are
they're smaller customers. When you go to a Whole Foods market, you see a lot of these new innovative brands, smaller companies, and we have geared our hub in Philadelphia, actually, towards these customers.
Are you talking about the flavors in particular? In the flavors business, it's 40% savory, 30% beverage, 20% sweet, and 10% dairy. So
yep.
You're just making things for every single item that we may see along the line?
Absolutely. We make over 35,000 products, and basically every product is tailor-made for the customer. It could be a strawberry flavor, or it could be a sweetness modulation, because many of our customers are asking us, how can they reduce sugar? Because sugar is the new cholesterol. Everybody wants to reduce it, but wants to keep the taste profile. And we are helping the customers to doing exactly that.
So can I ask, how do you do that without using either sugar or something that is like a stevia kind of thing that other people are worried about on that side of things?
So what we do is that, and these could be synthetic or natural molecules, out of natural ingredients, where we basically boost the taste of sugar, reduce sugar, let's say, by 20 or 50%, boost the taste in your mouth, and keep the mouthfeel as well. And that's something which is actually flying off the shelf right now pretty significantly, because it's a big issue.
Well, what is that? What are you doing to do that, to accomplish that?
Yeah, these are molecules we are bringing together with the sugar, which boost basically the molecule on your tongue and in your mouth, and that's really helping.
It fools you to think that you're tasting something sweeter than actually the caloric count would say?
Exactly.
I looked at a deal recently in retail, and I was looking at their books, a private equity deal, and I saw a line item on the income statement for fragrance. Okay. They were injecting smells into their stores.
Okay.
That works.
Are you in that business? Do you
yes. We do this as well, and we see it from retailers, but we see it in hotels as well, that we design a fragrance for them, kind of a signature fragrance for the hotel or for the retail store.
Is the Cinnabon thing real? People say that Cinnabon actually sprays some kind of smell, so you can smell it from all down, at the airport, far away. I don't believe it. I actually think that it's just the Cinnabons themselves that are doing it.
I don't know. I can't tell you. What we have is actually something which could enhance the smell of coffee, for example.
Inside the coffee?
Inside the coffee.
Don't you get a lot of pushback from people saying, why would I want to put a molecule that is not natural to the coffee inside of the coffee? What benefit could that possibly have for me nutritionally, or is there a risk inherent in doing it?
And that's exactly the topic we have right now, that in particular in the flavor segments, probably more than 90% of our briefs we're getting from our customers are for natural molecules, that you take ingredients which are 100% natural. And that's what's driving actually the business as well.
Andreas, very quickly, 75% of your sales are outside the United States. How has the weaker dollar helped you?
It certainly is helping. You know that we have big businesses in Europe, so exposure to the euro is important to us. Business is doing actually very well, and the dollar is helping right now.
Thank you for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, coming up when we